Good morning, Dr. Becca here. Happy Live Your Life Day 2020. Today is June 3rd, 2020, which means that today is Live Your Life Day. If you've been with us over the last few years, maybe you're familiar with this holiday that we celebrate annually. A holiday is really any day when you celebrate something. Usually we're closed for Live Your Life Day, but we're open today because of the pandemic. We have been closed for so long, but that does not mean that we're not celebrating. Live Your Life Day is a celebration of life and of each of us. We do challenging work, and not challenging because we don't love it. It's actually challenging because we do love it, right? Oftentimes when you really love what you do or who you do it with, whether it's work or parenting, right? Parenting is hard because you love your kids. Anything it is that we love or that we're fully invested in, the challenge becomes potentially prioritizing that over yourself. Live Your Life Day is to remind us to take care of ourselves and that we are important because we are doing good work in the world. However we define work, it isn't just occupational, right? It's those of us who volunteer with organizations or who are parenting or teaching, whether that's formally as your occupation or teaching in some other capacity. Maybe you serve at your church or in your community in another way. Live Your Life Day is a reminder that we have to take care of ourselves and that we are all important. It's a day when we encourage everyone to do something for yourself. Of course, hopefully we're not just doing that on June 3rd, that we're regularly finding ways to do things for us, and as the holiday, hopefully it puts extra attention on the importance and the value of doing that. We encourage the team members at Del Mar Center for Behavioral Health to do something. Ideally it's today, but today looks a little bit different, which is an opportunity to practice flexibility and yet stay on our true north. So it's most important that we are celebrating each other and ourselves, and it's okay if it looks a little bit different. We're still going to do it and prioritize it as a value. So we encourage everyone to do something new, whether it's eating at a new restaurant, or volunteering somewhere that feels good for them, that they receive something from it, or maybe getting a haircut. That's what I'm doing today for Live Your Life Day, getting rid of some quarantine hair. Maybe it's cooking your favorite meal. Maybe it's anything that you've been putting off or something that you love. If you love the beach, spending some time at the beach. Maybe you want to learn a new language. Maybe you want to take a nap. There's no wrong way to Live Your Life Day other than not honoring what you want to do. The team at Del Mar receives a small stipend to help offset the cost of that, because oftentimes that's one of the barriers, right? When we care for others, we allocate our resources, time and money towards those things, those people, those events. And we hope to decrease the barrier to participation with a small stipend. We normally are off, but today we aren't, but we're still on a modified schedule. So time is often another barrier to doing things for ourselves. And so hopefully being, again, practicing flexibility and being on the modified schedule still creates more time. People often say, well, what about the weekends? Yeah, you could do things on the weekends. I just know my weekends fill up pretty quickly. Even if I start with the intention of doing something for myself, other responsibilities and activities often pile up, and I put myself lower on that list. Sometimes I don't get to it. Live Your Life Day is on June 3rd every year because that's my mom's birthday. My mom was and continues to be a hugely important role model in my life. She had ovarian cancer for the majority of my life, about 25 years, and she lived fully in that time. One of the things is she used to encourage us to not wait for special occasions, but that each day is a special occasion because tomorrow is never promised, which is really true for all of us, but becomes particularly salient if you have a terminal illness, right? So one of the things is she used to say, for cake's sake. And what she would do is sometimes we'd come home as kids and we would have cake, like a sheet cake from the supermarket. And we'd be like, Mom, it's nobody's birthday. And she said, I really felt like getting cake. We don't have to wait for a birthday for that. And as an adult, I can reflect on that as a really powerful learning lesson from her. Don't wait to wear your best jewelry, right? Don't wait for a birthday, for cake. Don't wait for vacation to rest and recover. Do it now. Find ways to embed that in our lives now so that we can be well now and celebrate life now. I think this is particularly relevant for all of us, maybe with all of the things happening in our world between a medical pandemic, the cultural revolution that's occurring. There's so much happening around us that we may be feeling depleted, and understandably so. This does not mean stop moving towards the values of helping create the community and the world you want to live in. And it does mean don't forget yourself in that process. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, and putting it off often puts us at risk for illness, whether physical illness, mental health challenges. And we deserve to be well and to really live our lives, because we only get one. This is not a dress rehearsal. This is our only walkabout on earth. And to have cake when you feel like it, wear your good jewelry when you feel like it, wear your perfume maybe that you save for special occasions, dishes for special occasions. Maybe it's a shirt that you're saving for a special occasion. Each day is a special occasion. Maybe it's not waiting to spend time with family, or not waiting to make that phone call to the family member you haven't been talking to or that you haven't spoke to for a while. Today's the day. Every day's the day. And today, Live Your Life Day, June 3rd, is when we intentionally focus on that and hopefully do something to move towards that. Del Mar team members, and I invite all of you out there in Facebook and YouTube and social media land, I invite you to join us. We all take a picture of ourselves doing whatever activity it was or associated with that activity, and send it to me. And then in our education event the next month, we go through a slideshow and celebrating life. And if you want to participate, you can drop a picture in the comments here, or you can email it to me. If you're comfortable with it, I'd love to share it with our team, and if not, that's okay too. And I hope that you join us today and each year in celebrating life with Live Your Life Day. And I hope that you're able to find ways to embed things that you love and things that are important to you and things that make you feel good into your daily life. Have a great Live Your Life Day.